Hello, you beautiful folks. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the Respawn Recap. Hello, Zane.
Hello, Jake.
Ready to hit this one off?
Yeah, let's kick it.
Let's get into it, folks. And quite possibly this past week, we wrap up with some of the most expensive skins ever in gaming, that being Fall Guys, a bid war, which, man, it really did take off. Fall Guys continue to do some great things if they can hang on. We will find out. It's actually them taking down FGT, the gigantic creator, who put up $510,000 for a bid. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we got Ninja, Mr. Beast, G2, and AimLab putting up $1 million, and just like that, the bid war is done. They will each individually get their own 4 skins, and $1 million goes to charity.
You love to see it. All these heavy hitters coming together for a good cause, you know?
Yeah.
And I think we don't have to worry too much about Fall Guys sticking around. They just announced their newest addition to the game, Big Yeetus, if you've seen that, a hammer that will yeet people off the stage.
You know, I can't actually say I have seen that. I would say Shroud also says it's not going to survive. So one of you, either Zan or Shroud, will be correct about this.
I'm feeling pretty confident. Shroud, don't at me.
Okay, well, very lastly as well, with this bid, we had people threatening to uninstall Fall Guys if Ninja did get his in-game skin. He has now gotten that in-game skin. So to go along with my boy Shroud, this game is going to lose at least a couple thousand people. That thread went on and on.
I don't think too many people are actually going to uninstall. I mean, we all remember the screenshots of everybody boycotting Modern Warfare 2. Come on, when does that ever work?
And people still buy it every single year.
Exactly.
So, but either way, Fall Guys, continue its success. $1 million for 4 in-game skins, all going to charity. Gaming continues to be great with these kind of stories. Something that I think we've all dealt with over this past 6 months, but I think here as well at Esports Talk has been a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, because especially when you ever go down a YouTube or like a Twitter feed, a comment hole, I should call it, man, it just takes like one person saying something about your neck or the color of your skin or the shape. Dude, and then, of course, we're changing a lot here at the studios. We're talking about stress and anxiety. I can't imagine if we ever get stressed, how it would feel to be a guy like Doc, who now has spoken up for second, third time a lot about his Twitch ban. In a recent stream, he ended with a good probably 7-minute segment talking about the anxiety he has undergone with everything being taken away by Twitch.
It's nice to see the Doc kind of like sit down and be real with the audience like this.
He's human.
Yeah, I think that's something that we can all kind of sympathize with. It'd be weird almost if he wasn't stressed out by this situation. Imagine having your whole livelihood just put on pause and not knowing officially the reason why. Yeah,
and of course we don't know the full details, right? But no matter what we know right now, or what it seems to be a very serious situation between him and Twitch, it is always tough to see, you know, a man that you see personified so confident nearly I wouldn't say break down, but certainly had a moment there on stream. And of course, you think about the empire he had built on Twitch all being taken away. He is sticking to the fact he has not been told why, and all of a sudden you're doing very well on YouTube, but you know, no one's begging to sign you because they also maybe don't know. We don't know everything behind the scenes that Doc is going through, that Twitch is going through, but you know, him sharing that kind of stuff and opening up about it, it definitely makes you think a little bit extra from his perspective about how big of a fall off or how big of an impact this has now had on his life. No matter how good it seems on the outside, he still is struggling with the Twitch ban. And a gigantic change in the esports realm of things, and of course, it comes from Call of Duty this past week. This is going to be a talking point for the next probably few months, and a huge shout to the COD community for welcoming us with open arms, because 5v5 is now gone, 4v4 is now here. At the very, very top level of Call of Duty with Call of Duty League, we now have gone from 60 pro players to 48. Already some big droppings happening. A guy like Clayster was the first, which is just within 48 hours of winning CDL champs, which by the way for Clayster is back-to-back champs. He has now been made aware he'll be dropped entirely from the roster.
Which is heartbreaking. I mean, of course, we understand why Envy wanted to tell him quickly so he could get his new team in order as fast as possible. But to not even have the time to relish this huge victory, this huge moment in your life, I think the human cost with the switch to 4v4 is the most important factor.
Yeah, and there are so many talking points, too many for a recap here, but it's going to suck to see because we'll be seeing this a couple more handful of times. Gigantic changes continue to come for Call of Duty. It's crazy for a guy like Clayster, especially though with his experience, with his backing. It comes down between Clayster and Crimsix, who many people are now calling the GOAT, undisputed, of Call of Duty, best and most achieving player of all time. And of course, Clayster's up there as well, and they both just won champs. So it's an entirely sucky situation.
Yeah, it's a rock and a hard place type thing. Like you got to pick the. I hesitate to say best, the less bad.
Less of evils.
Yeah.
God, I'm messing
the lesser
this
evil. Yeah. You were on the right track.
Yeah. But either way, wishing Clayster the best of luck. We are not done talking about this one, and Call of Duty news will continue. All right, Zan, if we're going to keep this one hopefully a bit short, that's going to be Activision versus Nadeshot, something he has commented on a couple of times now, and potential treatment made towards Nadeshot by Activision because of 100 Thieves not buying into the Call of Duty League franchise. This is certainly a very interesting story. We combine a lot of points out there, and I'll quickly bounce it off of you. When it comes time for Nadeshot potentially not receiving invites for Warzone/Call of Duty events, whether it be Twitch Rivals, Vicstar's Warzone tournament, getting no creator code, and then the whole debacle and controversy around Activision and 100 Thieves charity event for Warzone, individually, those can maybe be all explained away for their own instances. You combine all of this, all revolving around Nadeshot and 100 Thieves and Activision, would you think that maybe it's a bit suspicious, the behavior towards him?
Well, if there's any company, and no hate, if there's any company out there that I would think would be petty in this way, Activision is pretty close to the top of the list, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I guess to keep it brief as well, when you think about it, when you have a prominent figure out there like Nadeshot, 100 Thieves, while they were in Call of Duty, and again, it's a very short-tenured esports organization, that was one of the more prominent rosters, if not what they were known for. All of a sudden, you're a franchise, you're launching a Call of Duty franchise league, and he decides, nah, it's not worth it. It's not a good look for Activision. So some people out there at the very least thinking this is suspicious behavior. Is there beef between Activision and Nadeshot? I would say it's certainly, at the very least, a possibility. I swear to you, dude, I think Hiko was baiting me.
This is the most apparent bait ever.
No, but
this is such bait, capital B.
Hiko pulled it off so well in back-to-back streams, I do believe. By the way, this week, I think we've had more people reach out with DMs of stream clips. Thank you guys so much. You're the reason why this talk show is still alive and is doing very well. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much. People sending me these clips time and time again. Back-to-back streams. Hiko looks his camera in the eye to end the stream and says, 100 Thieves Valorant has tryouts tonight, and then he's talking to Ninja and says apparently Ninja will also be partaking in said tryouts, sparking a bit of a talking point in debate. Would 100 Thieves Ninja ever be a thing?
See, here's what he probably means, if anything. If this is not bait, then maybe this means Ninja's gonna come and hang out while they're holding tryouts at the same time. But I think there's no way that we see Ninja join 100T. He just doesn't match the brand. I don't know that he's really demonstrated the skills to make it onto one of their rosters with Hiko at the head. You know, I don't know if there's any way we can make this happen. Maybe a collab, sure. But
yeah, I want to debate this. I want to talk about this because I think you can make a very, very tiny argument for it being a slight possibility. In my video, I said it's not going to happen, but you think about the money they probably have to pay him, like you said, the Valorant pro level skill. But there has always been in the back of my mind, ever since Fortnite and potentially with Valorant as well, if Ninja went full time, full in, 30 million in the bank to dedicate to Valorant, could he be up there? And that's why I say the minute chance.
See, we would know by now if he was doing that, though. So
he hasn't announced a streaming platform yet. We're gonna find out if 100 Thieves Ninja is a possibility. Probably not. As per usual, we hope you guys all enjoy the Respawn recap. Thank you all for sticking around. Zan, send them home packing.
As always, thanks for tuning in. Keep sending us stories. Keep reaching out. Keep commenting. It all really does help a lot. Thank you.
We'll see you guys next time. Bet.